Hey guys, what's going on? It's TJ here at Reels Guide, and before this Friday's release of Reels Guide's #1 and most anticipated movie of the year, The Drop, starring Tom Hardy, I thought I'd do a little bit of a recap and review on one of the earlier films this year starring Tom Hardy, a film you may not have seen, but it is worth your time, and that is Locke. Tom Hardy, such a badass. Locke stars Tom Hardy, and he plays the character title Ivan Locke, a construction foreman who on the eve of the biggest job in his career gets a phone call that changes his life forever. Now when you see the trailer for this movie, you're a little bit confused. You know, all the scenes are taking place in a car. Is this entire movie in a car? And yes, it is all in the car. And that right away will throw off 80% of movie watchers, because they like, you know, action scenes, they like variety, they like all sorts of stuff. But trust me, Locke is worth your time. It's one of the most unique cinematic experiences I've seen in recent memory. Now, I'm a fan of movie trailers. I love them. Sometimes I enjoy them more than the actual movie. But you can't get in trouble when you watch a trailer too many times. And that was where I was almost at with Locke. The idea of this movie compelled me. The trailer sold me. I was checking out the trailer once or twice a week, and I had to stop myself because I did this once before, last year actually, with the movie The Place Beyond the Pines. I watched this trailer probably 100+ times, and when I actually went to see the film, I had figured it all out before I even saw the film. Now obviously when you're seeing a movie about a guy in a car, there isn't much of a storyline. It's going to be mostly dialogue, and he's going from point A to point B for a reason. So you can't really ruin the movie in that respect, but I still wanted to hold off because this was my most excited movie of the year up to that point, and I'm glad I didn't watch the trailer any more than I already had, because it would have taken away from what an experience this film is. Tom Hardy is so good in this movie. It is ridiculous. He won't be nominated for an Oscar given the type of movie it is, and that's a real shame, because I bet you this performance will be better than anything that is nominated. I love Tom Hardy. He's such a badass. I mean, you got Lawless, Locke, Dark Knight Rises. What am I missing here? Warrior. Come on, Miss Warrior. He is on a fast track of just some of the best characters that I've ever seen. He's definitely my favorite actor working today, along with McConaughey. Anyway guys, like I said, Hardy plays Locke, a construction foreman who on the eve of the biggest job in his career, instead of going right to go home, he goes left or the other way around, and it makes a decision that changes his life forever. And what I appreciate about this movie is they didn't sugarcoat any of it. This guy made a mistake. He royally screwed up, and he owns up to it. You know, Locke is a guy who made one mistake, but one mistake is enough to ruin your life forever. So he's got to get from point A to point B for a certain reason, and throughout this ride he is making phone calls to his family and to people who are going to have to take over the job for him, and along the way he slowly starts losing everything that ever mattered to him. The phone conversations with his wife are heartbreaking. The ones that got me the most were the conversations between Locke and his kids, where his kids keep calling him wondering why he's not home for the big soccer match, and they're so excited. He's trying to keep it together on the other line, but he knows that after tonight everything's going to change. The acting is phenomenal. I already mentioned Tom Hardy. I think this is the best acting performance I've seen in many years. I can't think of one off the top of my head that comes close to it. The voice actors too. I mean, you got Ruth Wilson from Luther, kills it as his wife. The kids are awesome. Andrew Scott, who plays the guy who now has to take over all of Locke's jobs for the night to make sure everything's set for the morning. He's stressing out, he's drinking while he's working. What a great performance that was. This is just an overall great movie, and I know a lot of people aren't going to watch it because it's one man in a car, but that's the reason I say you should watch it. It is unique. You will not forget this movie. Locke demands your attention for every moment, and that's so rare in movies nowadays, where you could actually get up, go get popcorn, go get a beer, get whatever. This movie, you have to stay focused and watched, and you don't mind that once you actually sit down and start watching it, because it's such a powerful movie. It's definitely my favorite movie so far of 2014. I can't wait for Tom Hardy's next movie, The Drop, which airs this week. Anyway guys, I would give Locke 4 to 4 reels. There's a companion article I've already written on reelsguide.com. I'll put the link in the description box below. Go check that out. Don't forget to go see The Drop this weekend. I'm going to post my review for it probably Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. As soon as I can, I'm going to see the movie this weekend. And if there's any topics you guys want us to talk about via the podcast, articles, or videos, send a message in the comments below. Email us, let us know on reelsguide.com, and we'll take care of it for you. Until next time, everybody.